everybody. Welcome to Uncle Ron Presents Nightmare on Elm Street Trivia. We are bringing two people back from last time when we did the Friday the 13th trivia. We're bringing back Jeff and we're bringing back Josh. And we're going to see if Jeff can pull one out and not just from his behind. So without any further ado, I got a stack of questions here and we'll see how good they are. We're going to start bringing these guys up. We're going to let them promote their stuff and then we're going to get to it. But before that, don't forget tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. If you're watching on YouTube, at this YouTube channel, you can watch the first episode of Uncle Ron Presents. I'm going to be playing Track of the Moon Beast, and we'll chat along and we'll have fun, and then you can hear me rant about Bill Finger. So without any further ado, let's start bringing people up. Let's bring up Jeff first. Jeff,
Hey.
You are the challenger, as it were, and you have less to promote than the face of horror over there. But why don't you tell everybody what you got going on real quick before we get into the questions?
Well, I've got two podcasts. First one is the Skewered Universe podcast that I host with my wife, and we do reviews, what we call interstellar interstitial style. So we watch 15 minutes of a movie, then break in with our real thoughts as we go through. You can check that out at skeweredhead.com or, just go to skeweredhead.com. All the links are there. I also do Tales from the Podcast with JB, and we go live every Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And we're currently talking about all the seasons of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Little Nick show from the 90s.
Okay.
You can find that at talesfromthepodcast.com.
Okay. And then without further ado, our champion, the face of horror himself.
Hit his pyro.
Yes. Oh God, the Undertaker's on fire.
See, I was debating back and forth all day if I was going to like cut a promo or something, or do something like have one of my replicas with me, and I was like, you know what, I don't have the energy for that.
So he's basically saying that you're an easy win. He's going to kick your ass.
I'm saying I'm old.
That too. I mean, we're all old.
I'm getting older, and it's 9 o'clock. It's past my bedtime. I had my fruit cup already.
Yeah, I had my juice box. So, you're up for Face of Horror? Do you have? Can people just go to faceofhorror.com, or how's that work?
That's what I'm trying to get here to put in chat, because it's a whole ass link.
If chat would like to. On a chat, if Sally would like to, she's here.
Yeah, Sally Ann, if you could do that, that'd be
so. And if you're watching this afterwards, the link will be in the description, so you can click on it and vote for this gorgeous hunk of Jason loving meat. There
we go. I got it.
Okay, boom. There you go. Perfect. It's in the Twitch chat right now. Go vote. And we'll get into your streaming and all your socials and all that kind of stuff at the back end of this. I think we need to get right into this. For those that haven't seen this before, I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to give them a few seconds to write down their answer. It's not going to be a back and forth type of thing. Please do not answer questions in the chat if you know them. The intern is here, and he is ban happy. So he will kick your ass out if you give the answer up before I say what the answer is. So with that being said, we are going to do some Nightmare on Elm Street trivia. And I know one of you watched Never Sleep Again in preparation for this. There is only one question in here that will help you. The Never Sleep Again will help you with.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I watch it passively just because I start taking in things.
Right, and after a while, it just you get tired of hearing people. You get tired of Robert Englund sucking his own dick.
I never get tired of that.
It's like
4 hours. Let's be honest. He's the most pretentious horror icon ever.
Yeah, but he's also wholesome at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Get your pens, get your paper, and we'll rock and roll all night and party every afternoon. All right. Question number 1 is, what is the name of Kincaid's dog in Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master? Okay, are you also ready? Okay, what do you guys got? Okay, yep, Jason. That's what I meant when I said, Yes, you do.
Okay.
And we'll tell you why you need to get him whiteboard markers, Sally. I guess I was going to save this till the end, but on Halloween, we're going to be doing Halloween trivia, and these three are having their rubber match depending on who wins. So let me mark down boop and boop. So, or it'll just be a battle for supremacy at that point, I guess. All right.
Be only one.
Yes.
We have to cut, the loser has to cut their head off.
Yeah, there you go. What 80s horror icon makes a small cameo in Nightmare on Elm Street 4: The Dream Master?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat the question. What
80s horror icon makes a small cameo in Nightmare on Elm Street 4: The Dream Master?
I think I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name, but I know who he is.
Okay, well, let me know when you guys got that done. Jeff is looking a little smug. I think he thinks he paid attention during that part of Never Sleep Again.
I got nothing, so
No?
yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
All right.
Well,
Once I hear it, I'll know it. But
okay.
It's going to be the closest thing I got. It's not the right answer, but
What do you got?
I got MTV Dave Feed the Fish guy.
Nope. It was Linnea Quigley, because when they showed,
damn it, in the
when they
body,
showed,
the chest.
yep, she was in Freddy's chest, and when you see the boobs hit the outside of the
Yep.
chest, that's Linnea.
Yeah, because there's a whole part where they're showing that, and you can hear her going, "Push out further, Linnea. Push."
Yeah.
And then the whole body
further,
falls
Linnea."
over with all of them in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
God damn it.
Question number 3. What's that?
I knew I was going to there's going to be a Linnea Quigley question. I just didn't think it was going to be that one.
Linnea Quigley. If anybody wants to see my picture with her, hit me up. What is the name of the drug suppressant or the dream suppressant drug used during the Nightmare on Elm Street series?
Oh, I know.
It was okay. It was featured in 3 and in Freddy versus Jason. All right, you guys. All right, what do you guys got? All right, Hypnosil and Hypnosil. All right, we're still tied up at 2 apiece here. 3 questions in. And if you thought that Linnea Quigley question was rough. Okay, here we go. True or false? Friday the 13th director Sean Cunningham directed a short segment in A Nightmare on Elm Street when Wes Craven was pressed for time. Did he bring in the guy who's keeping Jason from us right now? Okay, what do you guys got? True or false?
I'm saying false.
It is true. Remember, they had a connection via Last House on the Left.
Right, and I knew that all that, but I didn't realize he actually.
What? Okay, this is where they start getting a little tougher. What is Freddy's wife's name? If anybody remembers, he did get married. He did have a kid. And if you look at his kid and you find out that who her brother is in real life, you can never masturbate to her again because she looks just like her brother. Well, that's like looking at Brooke Hogan and saying, "Oh yeah, that's really hot." Oh wait, people got over Chris Benoit.
Give her a mustache and a skullet. I'm just going with whatever popped in my head because
same.
All right, what do you guys got?
Lenora.
You're actually the closest, Josh. It was Loretta Krueger.
Loretta.
And
it was an L.
Yeah, it was actually, and Kate is, short for Catherine, is the name of his daughter, Catherine Krueger. It was actually given out during Freddy's Nightmares. That's when they said what her name was. Okay. Now, I need you guys to name 3 actors, 3 specific actors who made early appearances in their career in the Nightmare on Elm Street series, but went on to be much bigger names. There's 3 specific. I know you guys will probably get 1 at least. And if you know me, you'll know another one. Or if you know my penis, I guess. We're just waiting on. You'll know when you find out who I'm talking about, then you'll know. The look that Jeff just shot me.
I've only got 2, and I'm not even sure that one of them is technically correct. But
okay, well, what do you guys got? Okay, Okay, we got Johnny Depp and Breckin Meyer. Breckin Meyer is not
Fishburne.
correct.
God damn it.
Who do you got there? You got Depp, Fishburne, and Arquette. You are correct. You got that right.
God damn it.
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne and Patricia Arquette were both in Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Cowboy Curtis.
My favorite, and I completely
Yes, Cowboy Curtis. And then my beautiful Alabama Whirly. All right. What Academy Award nominee is credited as a writer on Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors? And Breckin Meyer didn't have as big of a career as Johnny Depp or Patricia Arquette.
Yeah, I completely just was like, just my mind went completely blank.
When you watch Red Letter Media's Nightmare on Elm Street trivia, Mike Stoklasa doesn't even remember his name.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't have an answer.
You know. Okay. What what do you got? Darabont. You are correct. Frank Darabont is one of the 4 writers on Part 3. Wes Craven is another one. All right. We're all tied up at 3. Okay. Here's one. Any John Waters fans in the house? Okay. Who was originally supposed to be sitting next to John Doe on the airplane in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, and calls him, basically says, "Don't be such a pussy."
Oh.
Who was that originally supposed to be? Okay, what do you guys got? Let me see. Yep, Divine. Yep. Harris Milstead died before production, and one of the only reasons that he was going to be brought on is because Rachel Talalay was the director, and she did basically every John Waters movie. And now she's doing Doctor Who. Go figure. All right. Which now defunct but ultimately famous studio was the place that they shot the interiors for A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984? It's a famous studio, but it's not around anymore. It's not the production company, the studio.
What
Someone's
studio?
watching. Yeah, someone's watching this later on going, "It's blah, 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 you son of a bitch." Nothing?
I got nothing.
Desilu Studios.
Desilu.
Oh,
Yep. All right. Oh. What actress played Nancy in the abomination that was the 2010 remake? Yeah, it was one of the last things they shot at Desilu, actually. They also shot Star Trek there back in the 60s. It was a Desilu production. Are you ready? Okay. What about you, Jeff? You ready or?
I forgot her name, so I can't even. It's on the tip of my tongue, and yeah, I got nothing.
All right, what do you got, Josh? You can just say it.
Rooney Mara.
Yep, it is Rooney Mara. And
I was like, she has a sister. What is her sister's name?
Yeah,
I could get there.
Sister of other Mara.
Yes. All right, and Josh pulls ahead 1 point. It is 5-4. Here comes a tough one for you, gang. Yes, the Freddy's Burnt Penis movie. Speaking of Freddy's Burnt Penis, what is Freddy's full name? It's actually funny when you know the full name and you put the initials together. It's actually very funny. All right. You got anything yet for us, Josh?
I just, yeah.
What do you got, Josh? Let's see what you got.
I just got Frederick Krueger.
No, it is Frederick Charles Krueger. So when you put the letters together, it spells fuck, basically. So no points on that one. In which film does Freddy have the most screen time?
Are we only going to a certain point in the franchise?
No, we're excluding the remake, but everything else is fair game.
Okay.
Which one does he have the most screen time? Wow.
So Sal, I know Sally's in the audience. Sally, how many are you like screaming at the monitor right now with the answers?
I'm taking a shot in the dark.
One step away from you. Oh, we're not singing Ozzy? Okay, what do you guys got?
I got Freddy vs. Jason.
You are both wrong. It is Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare.
That was my third guess.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, he's there a lot in 2.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the address of the titular house in the Nightmare on Elm Street series? I need the full address. I don't need their zip code, but Josh currently leads Jeff 5-4. Let's see if Josh is ready. Let's see if Jeff is ready here. All right, let's go with Josh first. What do you got? What's that say?
1428 Elm Street, Springwood, Ohio.
Okay, and then yes, it is. It is 1428. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. All right, Josh is 6-4 right now. There's still anybody's game. Now I got a question for you guys. Do you want to do a final Jeopardy situation? Where you take how the points you have, and you can bet however many you want before I ask the question, and then once you know, it'll get added on to whatever you have, or you'll lose it.
I'm going to say nay.
Okay, what do you think? You think yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. Who played Jesse's dad in Nightmare on Elm Street 2: Freddy's Revenge? Okay, wait, Josh is ready. Let's see. My man is writing. All right, what do we got here? Let's bring him up, boys. All right. Yes, the immortal and what? Yep, Clue Gulager is correct. Jeff is, and it's 7-5. Josh is still leading. Yeah, that one was, yeah, it's iconic, of course. Mm-hmm. All right, who is the Dream Master?
Is this like a metaphysical question? Like, are we the Dream Master?
It's the actual Dream Master. Okay, wait, Jeff is ready. This might be one of those questions that Jeff begins to catch up.
Yeah, all right. Sure.
Okay, what do we got? What did you put you put Alice too. So you both got points.
So. That's why I was confused. Are you asking like for the physical embodiment of the Dream Master or the idea of the Dream Master?
Oh no, I want the physical embodiment.
So I put both.
Yes. So also Lisa Wilcox, funny enough, is on MILF Manor, believe it or not. Her and her son show up on there, but they never make mention of the fact that she was one of the only people to survive Freddy twice. All right, this is too close to something that was already mentioned, so we're going to push this one back. Okay. Name the 2 actresses that played Kristen Parker. Okay. Josh is ready. I'm waiting for Jeff to finish. You're a lefty, aren't you? That's why it takes so goddamn long. All right, let's see. What do we got? All right, we've got Patricia Arquette and Tuesday Night. Okay, yep, both got that right. For those that don't know, Tuesday Night actually sang the theme song for Nightmare on Elm Street 4. I'm running. Yeah, and if you've seen her lately, She looks like Robert Zadar, but I know that's probably wrong, but I don't care. Who was Freddy's first victim? On screen. Who was his first on-screen victim? I should clear that up. Okay.
I think I know it, but I'm trying to be absolutely sure.
Hey, Sally, screw your pass. Okay, we're all set here. What do we got, boys? Tina, and yep, it's Tina. Tina. All right, let me mark this down and this down. It is 10-8. So, I mean, it's still okay. It's not on everybody's game. You'd have to really fuck up right now. But
hey, don't doubt me.
All right. Well, okay. I won't doubt your inability.
Who was the main character of Nightmare on Elm Street? Jason. Fuck.
Yes. True or false? Freddy Krueger's name is inspired by a character from Wes Craven's 1972 film The Last House on the Left. Oh no, we were just talking about your cosplay earlier, off the air, and how great it is. Okay, are you ready to? Oh, he's true or false?
Say the question one more time. I just want to be sure.
True or false? Freddy Krueger's name is inspired by a character from Wes Craven's 1972 film The Last House on the Left.
Okay.
And yep, it is true. David Hess's character Krug.
It's going back and forth. So I'm like, there was a childhood tormentor, but there's Krug. Fuck.
Yeah, the childhood tormentor's name was Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Again, that's why I wanted to make sure I heard the question right. It was like the name or the character. And
if I remember correctly, David Hess did the music for Last House on the Left as well. All right, here's an easy one. Throw up. What state is Springwood in? And for those just joining us, we are going to be back on October 31st for Halloween trivia, and that will be a blast.
I do have a caveat with this that I'll say once we do the. But
okay, you ready to?
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys got? Just say it out loud at the same time.
Ohio.
If you didn't get that right, I would have come to your house and punched you in the face.
So the
mainly because you said it earlier.
Yes, the caveat in the first movie, it takes place in California.
Yeah, because
all the license plates say California, and it was undisclosed, but everything was California.
Oh yeah.
And I actually didn't realize that until Sally Ann and I saw the movie last week in theaters.
Lucky fuckers. What is the budget of the original A Nightmare on Elm Street? I need an exact amount.
Like, I think 80s wise, like this is money went a lot further back then.
Yeah, but even this isn't a lot for everything they had to do. And then after this, we have 2 more questions, and then we'll be done, and we'll see who the champion is.
Shot in the dark, but
okay, you got yours, Jeff Burp.
Got it.
All right, what do you guys got?
I said 5 million.
It is 1.8 million. So nobody got a question right there. All right, now the next question.
That's nothing.
It is. That's low budget now. What other film used Tina's death bedroom for their production? What other film?
Tina's bedroom?
The bedroom she died in, where she was up the wall and the roof, and yeah, Tina Slaughter is more like it exactly. And after this, we got our last 2 questions. We'll see where we're at. All right.
I got nothing.
All right. What do you got, Jeff? Yep. Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Nope. I object.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Johnny Depp's bedroom.
It was in the same room.
Same room.
Yeah.
Inspired by the movie Royal Wedding.
Yeah, they used Tina's room as Johnny Depp's room when they had to flip it. So
That's
they
what
only
I was
had the
writing
one
down.
room.
I was writing down break-in, but you specifically said Tina's room.
It's still the same room. You're still in the lead. Who directed the pilot for Freddy's Nightmares? Yes, it was. And actually, what's funny about it being the same room, what's funny about it being the same room is when they did the sequence with Johnny Depp's blood coming out, a lot of people got electrocuted.
Yep.
Okay, what do you guys got?
Toby.
Yep, Toby. Well, oh my God. He's in the lead. Who cares? They both got this right. Toby Hooper. Now, we are at the last question. This isn't Tony and Tina's wedding. Just relax. Last question. Rennie Harlan directed Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. We all know that. When that movie came out and it was such a success, it got him the director job for what major blockbuster film? Okay. And what do you guys got? You are both right. Die Hard 2. I thought that one was going to be tough.
Wow.
But somebody just got done watching Never Sleep Again, and they talk about that in there.
I actually missed all of his part. I wasn't even paying attention.
I think it's hilarious how he says he didn't tell the I forget the black character's name. He claims he didn't tell her to act more black.
Yeah.
No, you're
Troy Newkirk.
Yes, he claims that he didn't tell her to act more black, but there was like 3 or 4 people who said no, we heard it.
Yeah, it's just like he can deny all he wants. I know what he said.
Right, exactly. All right, so
Did he also do Prison Time?
No, that was the guy who directed Die Hard. The first Die Hard.
I'm pretty sure he did Prison Time too. Like
he might have, maybe in Denmark or something, where you can get arrested for showing your wiener. Okay, so Jeff has 13, which would have been great last quiz. Get it? And Josh has 14, meaning that he holds on to his crown by the skin of his teeth with 1 point. One point.
I missed more than I thought I would tonight, so
yeah.
I think this is about how it shook out last time too. I think it was 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think it was down to 1 question, I think. But so that is our show for today. I want to thank you all for being here. Let's get some plugs in here. Go ahead. Let's start with our I don't want to say the word loser, but let's go with our loser.
Our first place runner-up.
Yes, let's go with our first loser. I mean, Jeff.
So I will be on the corner of Wilshire. No.
Okay.
So I do the Skewered Universe podcast with my wife, Leanne. We watch movies in interstitial style, which is 15 minutes a movie. And then we break in, give our real-time thoughts. And that's all broken up with vintage drive-in movie bumpers. So it's a really fun way to review a movie. That way you guys can kind of watch along, take those breaks while you're listening. It's really fun. You can find that at skeweredhead.com. All the links are there for all of our socials. We're on all the major podcatchers. You can find us. Just look for Skewered Universe Podcast. I also do Tales from the Podcast every Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are currently in the midst of covering every season of the Nickelodeon show Are You Afraid of the Dark? Getting ready to do a season 2 wrap-up, then head right into season 3. And you can find that at talesfromthepodcast.com. It's also available on all podcatchers. And when we go live, it's on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, if we don't get banned.
Which, well, now that I'm not there to tell people to stop saying certain things, it probably happens more often than not. But, and Josh, you stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Seraph_513. And you are also, if you're watching this later, it will be in the description on the YouTube channel, or you can vote for him for Face of Horror and for Face of Horror.
Look, there's only one whore that can go on this face.
I am not touching that with your dick.
And that whore's name, Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, perfect. Then I'll touch that one.
Yeah, I mean,
but yes, I am doing the Face of Horror. I had to copy and paste the link because I can't remember all of it. It's faceofhorror.org/2024/Joshua-test. You get one free vote a day. There are what they call sponsored votes, but it goes to the Children's Starlight Foundation, I believe is what it's called, which is another, it's kind of up there with like St. Jude's Hospital. They do fundraisers for sick and unwell kids. They bring in people in cosplays. I think right now they're doing a Ghostbusters campaign. Not saying anyone has to donate anything. I'm more than happy with the one free vote a day, but I'm currently in first place right now, which I am more than excited about. I didn't think I would be anywhere near that. But if I was to win this, I would be more than humbled. And I also, like you were saying, I do the streaming on Twitch right now. I'm doing my yearly hodgepodge of, spooky season. So now time to play some spooky games.
And I'm sure the Halloween Ash vs. Evil Dead game is going to be coming into the rotation very soon once it comes out.
I don't know how I feel about that game. Like
I'm getting it. I don't care. I want to see Michael at the cabin and Ash in Haddonfield.
The Evil Dead portion I'm okay with. I was like, that makes more sense. But seeing Michael Myers go around a side scroller beat 'em up game, I'm like,
yeah. Well,
that probably would have been cool. That probably would have been cool, like 20 years ago on Flash or Newgrounds when you got nothing to do. But
when you're done watching all the Homestar Runner.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so
don't forget, is down.
Yeah, don't forget, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, it was at 6 p.m. Pacific, I guess, is the debut of Uncle Ron Presents. We're going to be showing Track of the Moon Beast. And I was going to do it every other week to kind of give people a chance to watch Joe Bob, but I'm me and whatever. I'm every week, baby. And this week we're showing Track of the Moon Beast. Next week, we are showing the immortal Blood Waters of Dr. Z, or as you may know it, Zat. So, I'm looking for the non-matted version so we can see the Zat monster walking around in his white tennis shoes. But we'll see what we can find. So be here tomorrow for that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, the whole thing if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch. Don't forget to follow. All my social medias are at I'm Uncle Ron, but you'll see that in just a second. Thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you two back here Halloween to see if Jeff can maybe. I don't maybe.
Oh, I'm gonna go on that. I'm gonna just go on a losing streak.
You should probably just watch all the movies.
Wait, before I am kind of curious. What would have been that Jeopardy question?
It would have been the Rennie Harlan question.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. You won, but that's what we're gonna do for next time. We're gonna have the Jeopardy question. When I saw another, yes, the day of Halloween, which is a Tuesday. And I watched a different Nightmare on Elm Street trivia, and their Jeopardy question was, what is the number of the police station that Lieutenant Thompson works at?
1.
What do you think?
For some reason, I want to say that that's 23, but
no, it's 5.
5.
Yeah. So, but we will see you all tomorrow for Track of the Moon Beasts, and don't forget to follow these fine gentlemen or whatever you think they may be, and we'll see you all together here again next month for Halloween trivia. Have yourselves a lovely day, and we'll see you next time.